Hello, this is Module 8, and this week we're going to work on finishing up the project. You get to a certain point in any project, and the kids lose interest. You can tell when they're starting to fade out on you. So then it's time to really tie it up in a ribbon and a bow, indicate what was learned, and be done with it. So that's what you're doing this week. You're going to read chapters 5 and 6 in Hellman Katz and obviously continue project work until you reach that end point. And you're going to continue with your project planning journal. And then this week you have discussion board 4. So most projects come to a natural conclusion. That's just all there is. So you'll know when you get there. As you draw to a close, it's important to revisit the anticipatory web and the list of children's questions in order to understand which of their questions have or have not been answered. If questions remain, you may need to reassess how children can investigate some more to see if they can get to the answer. And then you also want to document visually and in writing what children learned. And the best way to do that is just to, on a piece of paper, make a list. What we learned, list of answers to the children's questions. That's just the easiest way. And then you can put that list on your documentation panel. Every project also needs a culminating event, something that kind of ties it all up in a ribbon and a bow. And there are a lot of different ways to do that. You can have children make a class book, you can have children do a class mural. It's something that everybody can participate in. And these websites here have some great ideas for culminating events. This is something that everyone participates in that was part of the project. And then they share what they've learned with an audience. You might invite in the families, you might invite in the class next door, whatever it is that you have that you want to share. This is when you put it all out and let the children explain what they learned. And last but not least, you're going to write a narrative explaining everything you did in phase 3, your conclusions, reflection on the process, children's dispositions addressed, an explanation of how these experiences actually met the state competencies, because remember, you put those on your anticipatory web. So now we're referring back to that. And an analysis of what could have been done differently to increase student learning. That's all part of the narrative. 1 page, single space. And then here is the placement suggestions for phase 3. These little blue blobs here are the photo descriptions, typed, please. And here's what they learned. And here's your narrative summary. This can be your culminating event and, your audience listening or looking, whatever they're doing. And that's it. That's phase 3. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to set up a Zoom with you. Bye-bye.